Hello everyone, today I'm going to share with you my thoughts on the Kiehl's BB cream, and this is the skin tone correcting and beautifying BB cream with a broad spectrum SPF of 50. And let's just start this review by saying that this is officially my favorite BB cream, and the reason why I love it is because of the ingredients. This does actually help to improve your skin tone, and if you have dark discolorations either from acne or sunspots, this is really going to help if you use it continuously. I am not a huge fan of the BB cream or tinted moisture product variety, but I have had really great luck with this product. It is a little bit dense, it is a thicker feel, and I actually prefer liquid foundation on any given day just because I feel like the foundations that I use tend to be really lightweight and they're really blendable and they look pretty natural, whereas I felt a lot of BB creams that I've used in the past, they tended to cake up and they just felt and looked really heavy. So even though the coverage was buildable, I didn't necessarily like them that much. But this Kiehl's BB cream fuses their skincare, which is the Clearly Corrective line, with a tinted product, and I just felt like that was a match made in heaven. And I do use the Clearly Corrective products. I use their cleanser with my Clarisonic at night after I've removed my makeup with a makeup cleansing oil, but I just think that this BB cream applies really beautifully. At first I wasn't in love with it because I don't like very dewy, very luminous products because I have normal skin, but I like a matte finish. But as you can see, I achieved a relatively satin matte look with powder. It's just a sheer setting compact, but it works really well with this BB cream if you do like a more matte look. So you can wear this alone, but I wouldn't recommend it, especially on a hot day, because when you sweat, you will just simply look greasy. So powder is definitely going to be your best friend, but if you have dry skin, not very dry skin, you definitely will like this too. I actually wear this BB cream by itself. I don't use a primer or anything else underneath it because I want that vitamin C to absorb directly into my skin so that I can get the most out of the skincare benefits. I think it really works well for me, and I love that it's silicone free because it doesn't clog up my pores. This is a non-comedogenic product, so it is good for those of you who are acne prone, who have sensitive skin. It's also fragrance free, paraben free. It's a lot of everything free. It's a very natural product. The only problem is that it is fragrance free. It does have that natural vitamin C and sunscreen kind of scent, but I only smell it when it's in the tube and only when I sniff it really closely. Granted, I don't have the best sense of smell, but I don't smell it when I apply it to my face. So if you have a very, very sensitive nose, it might be a problem, so you might want to take a whiff of this when at a counter just so you can see if the scent bothers you or not. But judging from the fact that I prefer fruity scented products, if this product really smelled terrible, I probably wouldn't want to use it. I really don't smell it on my face though. Now, before we get into the tutorial so that you can see this applied directly to my bare skin, I just wanted to share with you a little bit more about the texture. Some people do find this particular formula a little bit tackier than other BB creams tend to be, but this formula is silicone free, so I think maybe that has something to do with it, since silicones tend to provide a more dry feel to the texture of a lot of BB creams and foundations. I personally like that it's silicone free because I tend to powder anyway, just for a longer lasting makeup, but I honestly feel like the tacky texture, once you really blend the product into the skin, it just really melds and it doesn't just sit on top of the face. I don't even use primer because this helps to even out my skin and smooth out my pores. It gives a soft focus effect even without the silicone factor, so I love that about this particular product. I do use it in light, but I also have the color medium. I thought I would be medium from the swatches, but this particular BB cream does oxidize just a little bit, but medium is definitely much too dark for me. It definitely, you can see the difference between my neck and medium when I apply this to my face. But it's not too orange, and I think this would suit olive tones really well. The light color that I use is slightly pink toned. I would have liked to see a little bit more yellow, but it does really help to brighten up the center of my face, and obviously, as you can see, I've applied a slightly more orange bronzer to add warmth to my face, face, so it's not too much of a problem, so I really do love this in the color light. It also doesn't accentuate dry patches the way other BB creams tend to do, so I really love this product and I highly recommend it. I've been using it for nearly 4 weeks and I just love the texture, even if it is slightly more luminous, and it's definitely a product that I can wear all year round. In the summer when it's hot and humid and I'm outside, I do have to blot halfway through the day, and generally I don't like to oil blot just because I don't like to touch up my makeup, but you know, I just take a blotting paper and I just blot my T-zone down and I'm shine free for the rest of the day. So if you don't mind blotting once, and again, I have normal skin and I like a matte finish, so that's my preference. If you like a dewy, glowing, luminous complexion, then you won't even have to blot throughout the day. But overall, I highly recommend it, and of course, the SPF of 50 is a huge factor for me. It's just so much more convenient to have SPF 50. Overall, it's a total winner in my book, and I am a BB cream skeptic. So this is really great stuff and I highly recommend it. So now, without any further ado, let's begin with the tutorial. Now first things first, we're going to apply the Kiehl's BB cream to a clean base. I use about a pea size of the light color all over my face. I like to rub this formula in with my fingertips because it has a thicker density, so I feel when you warm up the product with your fingertips, it really just helps it meld and absorb into the skin better. Obviously, you can use a brush if you would like, if that's your personal preference, but as you can see, it is pretty dewy. It's a very luminous look, so I highly recommend powdering if that's your preference. It is mine, so I will show you how it looks once I apply concealer to my blemishes. As you can see, it does conceal my acne a little bit, but the redness is still apparent, so I'm going to top with concealer and then powder my face so you can see the final look. I know the tendency is to apply more foundation when your skin is as troublesome as mine is recently. It's just so much better to conceal your blemishes instead of applying extra foundation in the attempt to cover it up, because then it just looks like you're wearing too much base makeup. But when you use concealer, you can conceal all the pesky little hormonal breakouts without overdoing your entire look. And now that my blemishes have been concealed, I want to take down the shine of the BB cream, so I'm going to apply my Lancome Translucence Mattifying Powder in 300 Bisque all over my face. As you can see, the powder makes a huge difference. And now for a little bit of added warmth, I'm going to use my Armani bronzer from this summer collection. And I just posted a video and tutorial last week using this gorgeous bronzer. I love the warm tones, and it's a great alternative on days where I don't want to wear blush and bronzer. I like to wear this bronzer alone. Just as I showed, sweep in a 3 motion for a brightened up, warm, glowing complexion. And now that's the complexion complete. And just to add a little bit more polish to the complexion, I went ahead and did my eyeshadow and my eyebrows. I used the Lancome Color Design palette. This is the summer palette. It's called Aquatic Essence, and it comes with 6 really beautiful eyeshadows. I love all of the colors in here, and unfortunately this is sold out online, so you will have to purchase it from a counter, so definitely go ahead and call around so that you can get it before it's gone. But now I'm going to apply some lip color. I'm going to use my Rouge in Love lipstick in 322. This is the Coral that I love so dearly. I just think this combination is so fresh and so pretty. This might be a little too much color for some, but I just think it's really fresh and really pretty. It's quintessential summer, you know, coral lips and blue eyes. So I love this look, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and the review. So I will try to review the palette on my blog. So definitely do go to the mall and check out the Kiehl's counter and the Lancome counter and check these products out for yourself. Thanks so much for tuning in, everyone, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!